Well, you know how things get round here. When's the wedding going to be?
Well, we're hoping to fix it for the 4th of May. Anyway, thanks for the good wishes, Florrie. Right, well, ta-da.
Ta-da.
Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Sharples.
By God, you're getting pally again, aren't you?
Oh.
You and the blushing bridegroom out there.
I
I
don't know
thought
what
you'd
you're
spit in his eye before you got your nose out for good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about, don't you? Well, I'll tell you. I thought you'd be spitting in his eye before you'd told him for good. I don't know. Give me £half a pound of margarine and a dolly cream.
I hope they'll be very happy, Mrs. Sharples, both of them. They've both had enough trouble.
Yes. But they're not as much trouble as we've had, any road. They'll be in for a lot more trouble before the 4th of May. It's a long walk down to that altar.
Oh, Bobby's fish.
It's no good playing. You want to let your rent borrow from your electric and go to bed early. She's been at it and all. By gum, I'll tell you what, I can see Florrie Lindley stuck with a shop full of jelly babies after this.
Oh, Ena, don't begrudge me my jelly babies. I only spend £1 a week.
Ah, but it's £1 a week less towards your rent, isn't
And
it?
there's all as national assistance.
She's not asking for no charity. If I'm not, she's not. We might have no money, but we have got us dignity.
Stone jugs, the pair of you.
Oh, come on, you. Get your pension book and let's go and get it, what there is of it. Oh, hey, I've got a message for you.
National assistance, I never thought of that.
Jerry Booth told me to tell you it's all fixed up for tonight, but play it cool 'cause she's not keen.
Oh, good, sir.
I don't know what he meant. Hey, since when have you been able to afford a vacuum cleaner?
Oh, Sonny Jim got it for me. It's on HP.
HP? You don't care what depths you sink to, do you? Fat chance you over getting past St. Peter with an HP vacuum under your arm. It's all written down, you know.
It's only second-hand.
I can fix you good ladies up and all, you know. 10 bob down and 5 bob a week in the cocoa tin.
You're evil, you. I've always said so.
Sir,
Get thee behind me, Satan.
I will in a minute with me boot.
I'll see you after, Sonny Jim.
Sit down then, mind the road. Just man, not you two.
You want to put his rent up, he's not short. Wasn't much, do you? 30 years ago. Well, it wasn't like it is today, I can tell you that.
What were it like then?
Well, there used to be a Black Maria outside the Rovers' Return every Saturday night for a start. And the coppers used to walk 2 at a time down this here street. Any walker wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
And everyone was starving hungry all the time.
Not if you'd got the gumption to roll your sleeves and go picking cinders on the railway sidings. Mind you, we had as good times at all. I once won a black bottom contest down at the Co-op Hall. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
And we used to get round the piano and have a sing-song.
Oh, you?
Why, what's wrong with me?
Oh, no.
Right, well, shut up and listen then. Ours is a nice house, ours is. That was Mrs. Longhurst's favourite. And then on a Saturday night when Mr. Sharples was down having his front teeth knocked out at the Black Shirts meeting, we used to go to the Luxie. You know, it was the Bijo in them days, to see Nelson Eddy. By God, he had some good pictures in them days. You won't remember Janet Gaynor, will you?
No, I don't think so.
No, her and Charles Farrell. Don't make them like that anymore.
They were horrible times, though. Everyone was always miserable all the time.
And then on a Sunday, we used to catch Strom up to Clough to see peacocks.
Peacocks round here?
Well, you see, Mrs. Colwell was embroidering one on the fire screen and we went up to copy them.
Nobody had any backsides in the breeches.
Mr. Sharples had some oxblood boots with bulldog toes and I had a brick-coloured coat and a knitted hat with pom-poms on. They used to call us Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
Hey, I don't get this. Mr. Tatlock said it was dead horrible.
To the pure in mind, my lass, all things are beautiful, and that sets Albert Tatlock off for a start.
Hey, I'm all mixed up.
Right, well, if you think I'm romancing you can borrow these.
Oh, where are they?
Newspapers, photographs, it's all there in black and white.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Sharples. You're a pal.
You're welcome, lass. Hey, you've not been sticking no chewing gum under my table, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, where is it?
It's here.
All right, well, off you go then. And don't bang the door behind you, you're not at home now.
Right, I'll leave it on. One of your mates is coming. Oh, hello.
She's a cheeky young monkey, that's a pity they don't teach them some manners up at that grammar school. Hey, what's up with you?
No,
Well, what's tickling you then?
you went green, didn't you?
When green? When?
When you were doing your washing and I came round and told you I'd won the black bottom contest. You nearly pushed Potter through wash tub.
You may be wondering why we of the PPOP are opposing the landlord. Well, I will tell you. It is because the foundation of our policy is justice before self-interest.
I wasn't talking to Wall, you know.
I am not budging till Rentax Swindon and his band get out of my mission. And for somebody who can't afford a rent, you're in a hurry to throw your money away on milk stout.
Well, we'll only have one in. We'll make it last.
It's my only bit of pleasure. Any road, I'm thinking of taking a part-time job.
You are doing what?
Or perhaps Sonny Jim would get you a job on the market. I'll put in a word for you.
Come in.
Ah, good evening, ladies.
We're finished.
It's about time and all. Well, have you got them all living rent-free yet?
No, no. Not quite that, Mr. Sharples, but we're girding our loins. And speaking of living rent-free, I wonder if I might have a word with you in private.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Private, he said. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, come on.
Right. Before we start, I'm handing him a notice. We have a gentleman's agreement, right?
Yes.
Whereby I live here rent-free, right? In return for which I put up with you coming the little Hitler, organising disorderly meetings, jumble sales, pantomimes, concerts, blowing up the boilers, poking your nose in all house God sent and all right. Before that meeting, I was down on my knees, crippled by sciatica without a word of complaint, scrubbing those boards wide. If you put up my rent by so much as 1 penny piece, I'll shovel all that dirt back down again. And close your mouth, you look exactly like him.
If you'd have the courtesy to listen, Mrs. Sharples, you'd realise that Mr. Swindley isn't going to charge you rent.
I was just about to inform you, Mrs. Sharples, before that unwarranted and insulting attack, that the committee has decided, as a public gesture, to allow you to continue to live here rent-free.
In that case, I'll accept your apology. I'll think no more about it. Good night.